Anakin lay on the cot in his small room, twirling a droid verbobrain in his hands. He ran his hands over his short hair and peered deep into the unit's connectors. He did not like the fact that he had won. It seemed wrong that he had stepped out of line so far, and yet had been retained as a Padawan. He did not like the sensations this victory, if victory it was, produced in him. Above all weaknesses, arrogance was the most costly. They keep me here because I have potential they've never seen before, Anakin thought to himself. They keep me in training because they're curious to see what I can do. I feel like a rich man who never knows whether his friends are true or whether they just want his credits. This was a particularly galling thought, and certainly neither true nor fair. Why do they put up with me then? Why do I keep testing them? They tell me to use my pain, but sometimes I don't even know where the pain comes from. A compact protocol droid filled a corner of the room. Anakin stood and lifted the droid's access panel, inserted the verbobrain, and arranged the leads at different test points. Criticality lights showed that this unit could direct its own actions once more. Another droid repaired. The Jedi had no use for them, but they were yet one more eccentricity they somehow tolerated. Usually. One of Anakin's smaller droids, a fancy home repair model he'd picked up half-crushed on the street, had been found in the council chamber repairing light fixtures that did not need repair. That one had been returned to him neatly cut in half, the edges fused in an easily recognizable way. A comparatively gentle warning. Anakin took some comfort in this. Too much tolerance for deviation showed weakness, and the blood carver's attempt on his life indicated there was real danger on Coruscant. He sucked in a deep breath and resolved that these were probably the only people in the galaxy who could teach and train and direct him. And of course, the weight of that job lay on Obi-Wan, whom Anakin loved and respected, and for that reason needed to test all the more. Tomorrow they would leave Coruscant, the destination not yet specified. He needed to get some sleep. Anakin dreaded sleep. It seemed in his dreams that something inside was testing him, something very strong, and it did not care whether it was loved or feared.